Hi guys, and welcome to Premier League prediction week 20. Sorry about the lighting, it's very early in the morning, there's not much light at the moment. I've put the lamp on and the light, but it doesn't seem like it. Hope everyone had a lovely happy new year and a lovely Christmas. Let's get down to the most important thing, which is why we click on the video, which is for the Premier League. And we start with the lunchtime kickoff, which is West Ham versus Liverpool. And again, we talked about West Ham before. Was it a good point or a bad point at Villa Park? A couple of weeks ago, and they did beat Southampton. I think it was the other day. I'm losing track of things if it was Boxing Day or the 28th, something like that. But it was the 28th. It was the 28th. I've just remembered because Arsenal lost 4-0 to Southampton. So yeah, they beat Southampton 2-1 West Ham, and I think they can win today as well. I didn't really watch the Liverpool-Sunderland game, but I don't think Liverpool played their best. The bits and bobs that I did watch and the tweets that I was getting from Liverpool fans on Twitter didn't sound like they played very well at all. So yeah, I'm going to fancy West Ham to have a tight win today. I'm going to go West Ham 2, Liverpool 1. I'm going to go for a tight game. It's a derby as well. West Brom versus Stoke. Very tight game again. And Stoke last week, I got that one completely wrong. Didn't know with the Everton Stoke game, and I think I called it. I think I called Everton to slightly win it 2-1. Well, they did slightly win it, but it wasn't 2-1 to say the least. It was 4-3, and I for one didn't see that one coming at all whatsoever. So I'm going to call it a tight one again this week, and I'm going to say West Brom 1, Stoke 1. Another tight game, two teams down the bottom, very important game, Sunderland versus Villa. Sunderland can look at it as if they beat Aston Villa, I think they can go 6 or 8 points clear of them. Villa, on the other hand, obviously they can catch up with them if they win. So it's one of them games, where it's going to be quite an interesting game. Sometimes it's even better than the big top 4 games, actually, sometimes relegation games. So I'm really looking forward to listening out for that game today. I'm watching it on Match of the Day. I do think it's going to be tight, and I think both teams are going to take a point out of it. I'm going to go Sunderland 1, Villa 1. Again, is that a good point for both teams? Is it a bad point? I don't know. So obviously Villa need to start getting some wins together. So does Sunderland in a way. So take it as you will. I mean, does Sunderland look at it as a bad point of teams down the bottom with them and they're drawing to them, or are they going to look at it and say it was a hard game and we got a point? But I could be completely wrong, and it could go either anyway. So we'll see how that one goes. Now, you can decide if I've been drinking too much over the New Year's Eve holiday and Christmas period, if I've been spending too much time with this guy. Hello, Homer. Or if I'm just being really optimistic because it's Arsenal Football Club and it's what I expect from my football team. I really, really don't know why I came up with this scoreline. I really have no idea, guys. You even have the right in the comment section below, and people on Facebook and Twitter for this week to even call me deluded. You can call me deluded for this week. I really don't know why I've gone for this scoreline. I've gone Arsenal 6, Newcastle 0. Again, can't explain why, don't know why I've gone for that, but Arsenal 6, Newcastle 0. Is it the fact that I'm thinking that's what Arsenal should be doing to teams down the bottom? Obviously we can't take football for granted, and football never works that way, but as I say, don't know why I've said it, don't know why I've put it, but there you go. You make of it of what you were, or what you will, should I say. Right, back down to earth. We have a bit more of a realistic game. We have Norwich versus Southampton, and it's going to be a tight game. I'm going to go Norwich 1, Southampton 2. Then I've gone for quite an entertaining game for this one. We have Leicester versus Bournemouth, very entertaining game. And well, if it's anything to go by my score prediction, I think it will be. I've gone Leicester 2, Bournemouth 2. But both teams that are not very good at defending, but both teams that love to score goals. So I think again, I'm looking forward to watching that on Match of the Day this evening. Then we have Manchester United versus Swansea, and again we've talked about Man U. I watched the Chelsea game Man U Chelsea game while I was listening to Arsenal last week. Again, wasn't a brilliant game to watch. It didn't really set the world alight, which I said it wouldn't on the previous video. And again, I just don't think that this game's going to be at its best either. I'm going to go Man U 1, Swansea 1. I think, we usually talk about bad draws, good draws. That's going to be a bad draw for Man U. They should be beating teams like Swansea at home. And I said that Swansea has had a decent record at Old Trafford the last 2 seasons. So, we'll see how it goes. Then the 5:30 kick-off, which is Watford versus Manchester City. I actually fancy Watford to get something out of this game. I'm going to go a point for Watford. I'm going to go Watford 1, Man City 1. Well, I could have just said a draw, couldn't I? Really, point for Watford. Then we have 2 Sunday kick-offs. 1:30 the first one, which is Crystal Palace versus Chelsea, and again maybe another gone over the top kind of prediction. I know that Crystal Palace do defend well and they do play well, and Chelsea haven't been at their best. But have I gone a bit too far? I don't know. I've gone Palace 3, Chelsea 1. And then to end off the weekend, again, I've gone for another lively game if it's anything to go by. I've gone Everton 2, Spurs 2. So again, don't know if I've been drinking too much or if I just want a really cracking Christmas period. I don't know. Make of it what you were. But that has been my predictions for this week, guys. I will see you a week Monday because it's the FA Cup Saturday, and then I think all the Premier League play on the Tuesday and the Wednesday. So I'll see you a week Monday. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope everyone had a lovely Happy New Year and Christmas as well.